You might have been intrigued by the prequel to this video where I spoke about selling this old girl and buying another one. The plan being that I'd seen an original EE9, same year, J-Reg 1991, but this other car was, like I say, an EE9, so it came from the factory with the B series. I got excited about the idea of building a car or putting this engine that I'm building. I got excited about the idea of putting that engine into a proper B series from the factory car. And I liked the price, I liked everything about this. So I went to see the car and it was well presented. I guess what I'd call it a 10-foot car. So, it looks all right from 10 foot away. I mean, I'm notoriously fussy. I would even call this car probably a 5-foot car. This car is pretty good, don't get me wrong, but I know all its little faults. It's clean, but yeah, so back to this other car. I went to look at it. It was quite presentable, and the numbers were right. But it had the notorious rust on the arches and sills. Nothing serious. Good condition car for its age and appropriately priced. All right, so yeah, no problem with that. But I was then faced with the question of what's more economical. So let's say I bought that and then I have to sink in another, let's be honest, it's going to be 6+ K by the time I've welded in new arches and repainted it. The paint job being 3 to 6K. A decent paint job is a lot of money, and if you've seen this car in the flesh, you'll see that it's all right. I paid good money for this paint job, and so I was faced with this predicament of having a car with the right numbers but needing to spend, like I say, a lot of money on it to get it up to my standards, which admittedly might be high, but that's a cross I bear. Or I continue with this as the donor, the base for the build, and it'll always be a replica. It was a difficult choice, and I thought about it for ages. And fair play to the guy that was selling this car; he was very patient with me, gave me time to think. But ultimately, I've decided that the build continues as a replica. Judging by the comments on the last video, I think that's what most of you wanted anyway. I guess the numbers don't really matter to a lot of people. I think resale value, it would matter. If you had this and another car side by side, exactly the same spec, one an EC9 and one an EE9, the EE9 is going to fetch a higher price. Simple as that. And there's always the factor that the EE9 has already got the wiring harness and everything set up for a B series, whereas this is going to take a lot of electrical work to go from D to B series. I mean, I've got all the parts here, and I've got good friends around me who are good at that sort of thing, right? So it's not. I'm hoping it won't be too much of a challenge. I'm looking forward to it actually now. So now I've decided that we're sticking with the EC9. The project will always be a replica. I'm excited about it. We're going to get this engine out once the B20 VTEC is built, and when the engine bay is resprayed before the B20 goes in. I'm just going to have the body shop. I haven't picked a body shop yet. If you can suggest a good one, please go ahead and drop them in the comments. I shall have them touch up the little bits because there are some tiny spots of rust occurring on the underside of the sills now, and there's one little spot bubbling up on the back right arch. So we'll have them taken care of at the same time as the engine bay. So the B20 build is going pretty well. I've almost finished filming the latest video, which has just gone from calamity to calamity, where I think it's been about 6 weeks or something now since the installing of the crankshaft video went live. So it's just been a joke, but you'll see it all in the video anyway. We'll soon have the small block together, and then it'll be time to move on to the head. I've not said too much about the chap who's selling this other Civic. That's his business. I don't want to. I don't want to. He might not want to be named on social media. Don't need to be public about who he is or what the car is. I just, if you are watching, I wish you luck with the sale. I think you've got a good car there that'll be right for somebody, and I think you've priced it appropriately. So I don't think you'll struggle to sell it. And good luck to whoever buys it. Not that you'll need much luck, but it needs to get it up to my standards. It needs a little TLC. If you're less fussy than me, then it's got an MOT on it. You're just gonna go and drive it and enjoy it, and good on you if that's what you want to do. I'm in the business here of making show cars if I can, and I got some exciting stuff in the pipeline for this. Don't want to reveal too much, but over the next year or two, hopefully, I've already got plans for after the B20. The B20 VTEC is thrilling enough, right? If we can get that built, get this in, do some driving in it, get it to shows, right? That in itself will be a massive achievement. But I've got some big plans for the car after that are quite exciting. Don't want to get ahead of myself though. Let's just focus on the B20 VTEC right now, which is coming along nicely. You'll be glad to hear. Next video due, I don't know, hopefully in the next week or two. But I always say that, and the videos always take longer to get out than I think they will. I think it's been about 6 weeks since the crankshaft installation video, which I hope you all enjoyed. So I hope that has satisfied your curiosity about the previous video. So the answer is, I'm going to sell the Civic. I've decided not to. We're going to forge ahead with the replica build. So the EC9 will live on in greatness. Also, I hope you're enjoying the microphone now, because I've never had a microphone. Although it is a bit of a nuisance. I think you can hear me breathing now more with the microphone, which I think is a bit unpleasant. I don't know if I can edit that out. And I recorded 3 hours of engine build video a couple of nights ago, and the Bluetooth didn't synchronize or something like that. So I got 3 hours of footage with no audio. So, I think I'm going to re-record that, or I'm going to voice over it or whatever. So that's fun. But overall, I do think it's better because, I think my audio up to this point has been quite bad. I've really struggled in the edits with it because dependent on my distance to the phone, the audio has been very different, especially if I have to film it from quite far away, like I'm doing now, where I'm sort of 3-4 meters away from the camera. The sound has been pretty bad. So hopefully good audio from now on. Now, this was just a short video to update you on that. And I wonder if there's anything else I can tell you while I'm here. Yeah, of course, there's my house move coming up. Last few issues with the solicitor now. So hopefully I'll be moving within the next 3 or 4 weeks, which is a bit daunting because obviously I've got tons of parts and tools, shelves and shelves of old Honda crap that is going to be a nightmare to move. But it's worth it, right? I can't wait to record the video of this is my old garage, this is my new garage, welcome. Yeah, that's going to be a very fun video to make. I'm very excited about the new garage. So lots coming up soon. Obviously, deep in the engine build. We've got a house move coming up. Got lots of ideas for videos coming up, and I hope you're finding it entertaining and that you're going to tune in to watch it. Progress is pretty good on the old subscribers. I think we're at about 680 now, and it just ticks away nicely. So it's nice to see that people are interested in the content. Or maybe you're just a Honda fanboy like me and you're here for all the Honda content, in which case I salute you. I hope you appreciated that little update, and I'll see you in the next one.